Hey guys, welcome to Gymnastics Considered episode 12. If you'll notice that when I use the YouTube quick capture, I have to be really still with my head. So if I look weird, I'm sorry, but if I don't keep my head really still, then it'll be really blurry. So I'm going to try really hard on this episode, and I hope that it works out. Anyway, today I'm going to be talking about a few things. First of all, I want to mention routines. I noticed from the very beginning of the U.S. Championships that Nasia had to change her beam routine just slightly, and maybe you guys noticed too, but at the very end she took out the part, just a few little dance elements right before her dismount. And I believe that was because, if you remember from the American Cup and Pacific Rim, she was always catching that bell right there at the end, and that kind of probably stressed her out. I mean, I'm not a gymnast, but I would imagine that put a little more pressure on your dismount. Anyway, so it just kind of goes to show that with everything that they have to put in, all the difficulty, it really is like they really are having to take out like really cool dance elements and just the beauty of it and the artistry. So I'm really proud of Natia though for keeping it in as much as she does, because that's what makes her stand apart. But I did notice that. And also Sean's floor routine. I don't remember if I mentioned this in the last episode or not, but with her floor routine from the U.S. Championships, it was kind of rocky. Like, it wasn't bad or anything, but you could tell she was trying to get used to the music. And by the time the trials came, I thought she really did well, and I really enjoyed watching her with that music. And you could tell it was so much smoother. So kudos to her for that, of course. Also, speaking of routines, you heard a little bit of commentary about Ivana Hong's bar routine and how she had to change it from last year, which is kind of sad for her, and I feel like that is maybe why she's possibly not going to get the position to do bars in the Olympics, because I don't know, maybe she just kind of hasn't been able to take that pressure and turn it into like good energy, because I mean, we all know she has amazing lines on bars. But anyway, there was something else I noticed, and I think just talking about Jana Beger again, I really do want her to be that last spot still. I was watching the 2005 U.S. Classic just yesterday, and I was just realizing how, yeah, she really deserves it, and she's very consistent, and she was silver medalist in 2006 for all around, and I think a lot of people forget that about her, because so many people lately have been talking about how her toes aren't pointed as perfectly as they should be, or she doesn't have as much finesse and polish in her routine, so that's why she shouldn't be on the Olympic team. But I think that's kind of silly, and basically because I started realizing, I was looking at my feet the other day, and I'm not a gymnast, but if I were, I would think that my toe point might look like Jana's, and I think that's just because of the way our feet are made. And so to compare her feet to someone like Nasia's or other people's that have really good toe point or whatever is kind of silly, because yes, like the really sharp toe point is more appealing to the eye, but I mean, you can't really expect someone to have something physically that they just don't have. So I think she could still work at it, but it's kind of silly to be talking about that. Anyway, so next I just wanted to talk about how a lot of the gymnasts have websites, and it's just kind of neat because it helps them communicate and relate to their fans, I think. And I know that I, for one, go to Sean and Nasia's website quite a bit, and especially in the past year, I've been frequenting their websites a whole lot more. But if you guys noticed, both Sean and Nasia got new website designs in the last few weeks, and Sean had hers up before Nasia, which to me, it kind of makes me think that she's a little more progressive, and she's got somebody on her team that really knows how to place her and her timing as far as being the one that everyone wants to see and that kind of thing. Because I mean, she's got a new floor routine for this year, and that makes a lot of sense for, you know, being exciting. And I don't know why Nastia didn't have a new floor routine music, because I think it would be really cool, but I guess she just wanted to stay consistent and stay with what she knows. But anyway, the websites, Nastia's is pretty much the same, except the colors, you can tell, are the same colors, just a little bit darker, which is kind of neat. And it's cool, she has her name in Russian in the background when you first go on the website. And so yeah, they're both really cool websites. And then I was thinking about the other gymnasts that like don't have a working website at all, like Chelsea Mimmel and Alicia Sacramone. You can tell that they were there at one point, but they haven't been updated in so long, it's ridiculous. And also like Ivana Hong, she has a pretty cool website, but it's like not updated at all. And let's see, Bridget Sloan's website sucks so bad. Like, I think she's a great gymnast, but she seriously needs to get a new graphic designer, I guess, for a website. And there's just a few others, like Sam Peshik, she has a pretty cool website. And I don't know, it's not really it doesn't really make any difference to their gymnastics, but it kind of just lets you know who's really into it, you know, and really into like being popular, kind of. Like, not that Sean and Nastia like desire that more than anything, but you can just tell who's more, I don't know, like savvy online and stuff like that. But I know that their people do their websites, not necessarily them, but I'm sure they have a say in it anyway. I feel like I'm kind of rambling right now, but anyway, I did want to talk about one more thing. Sean, Nastia, and Alicia signed a contract with CoverGirl, and they are going to be new CoverGirl models. So I think that's kind of neat. Apparently CoverGirl is doing something different with athletes and the kind of whole athleticism and beauty. So I think that's pretty cool. I don't know if we're going to see them with beauty shots, but that'd be awesome if we did. I think that especially Nastia and Alicia could do really well with that, with their faces, because they have a really kind of neat look. But I think Sean still has that little girl look to her, even though she has, like, you can tell that in her face she's changed a lot in the last year or so. But anyway, that's really cool for those girls. I think that they apparently they had like CoverGirl people do their makeup for the trials. I'm not sure how many gymnasts got their makeup done or whatever, but it's kind of neat thinking about how they, you know, they're just normal girls, and they probably feel more confident when they feel like they look better. And I think every girl deals with that, you know. And so it's kind of neat because they put little bows in their hair and stuff, and you know that they're thinking about their appearance. Like, of course their gymnastics comes first, but you know that they're thinking about what they look like on TV. I mean, come on. And but anyway, other than that, I'm hoping to have a couple more episodes before the Olympics, and I want to have some during the Olympics, so maybe just some commentary or things that I thought about what was going on. So I hope to do that as I can, so be on the lookout for that. And thank you guys for watching me and being kind of loyal viewers in the past few months. It's been really fun and I enjoy it, and I've tried really hard to just be more consistent in my talking and not say as much, but I don't know if that's really happened. But anyway, it was really good to do this episode, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.